CQ. This is the 575 GMRS Net, located in, well, I guess it'd be Fairdale. I think I had my notes mixed up. Fairdale, Kentucky. This net meets every Thursday evening at 8 p.m. on either the 462-600 or the 462-575 network. Repeater, tonight we're on 575, which would be the Fairdale repeater, now that I have that square in my head. We'd like to remind everybody that this is directed net. Please transmit only as directed by net control. Your net control for the evening is WRKH 949, and my name is John. I'm currently located in Sellersburg, Indiana. All licensed GMRS operators are welcome to check in. Please use the common practice when checking in to call it. Use net control. Please recognize, unkey, then present your GMRS call sign. This is done to allow members to gain an equal chance to be logged in during check-in. If anybody should have an emergency situation during the net, just give us a double break, and we'll give you our immediate attention. Alrighty, folks, I'm going to swap this out to any type of announcements. Not sure there'll be any. I know there's only a few of us out here this evening. It's been a great week. Hope everybody had a great Memorial Day weekend, and 4 days after that at work, I know I did. So if there's any announcements by anybody in general, the ham community, station operator, tower operators, or anybody else, please go ahead now. Alrighty, doesn't look to be any announcements out there. So we're going to go ahead and do a pretty quick roll through this evening, not because I want to get done with it. I just know that there's only going to be a few of us out there this evening, and we can have some communications after the fact on either repeater. I'm going to go ahead and do some mobiles, short time stations. There's really nobody on Zello currently that I'm aware of. So we'll go ahead and take anybody that's mobile right now. Go ahead and throw your call sign out there and key up.
Net control. Nigth. WC693 short time at work in J-Town.
I know who that was. Can you do me a favor? Let's clear channel for him real quick, because I know he's probably in the building. Go ahead and get that call sign one more time.
WRBC 693, Stephen at work in J-Town.
Stephen, thank you, and thanks for sandbagging earlier, man. Always good to have you either in spirit or on the channel. Thanks for doing that. Any mobiles out there or any in the building at work got to do a quick in and outs? Go ahead and do that. We'll take in and outs as well. Any mobiles in and outs?
CU30 net control.
Yep. Please recognize WRKZ 238. Stephen out here in Mount Washington. We'll be in and out.
238, Stephen. We got you on top of, I think, 307 out there.
WRJU 301, Craig in New Albany.
Jeez, Craig. Thank you, sir.
Nick.
All right, short times and mobiles. Let's roll it from there.
Net control. Please recognize WRUW 632. We rock usually weekends 632, and I'll be in and out tonight.
Thank you, sir. The older I get, the more I only rock on the weekends. We appreciate that. All righty, in and outs and mobiles. Well, or both.
Net control. Please recognize WRKZ 517, Jim, Gravel Switch, Kentucky. First time we've got on the net for a while, but ain't been having a good signal. In and out.
Jim, what was your last three there? And good Lord, get off my front lawn, sir.
Net control.
For net control. Jim, what was your last three? Actually, just give me your whole call sign one more time. It's pretty amazing listening to you. Just go ahead and give me your whole call sign one more time.
Okie doke, it'd be WRKZ 517, Gravel Switch, Jim.
All right, we got you, sir. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right, go ahead for net control.
This is WQUL 890, Brad in Crescent Hill.
Thank you, Brad. Appreciate that. All right, let's keep it moving.
Net control, please recognize. WRCW 281, Henryville, Indiana, portable, rubber duck, and I'm in and out.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Net control.
504, Georgetown, Indiana, portable, super duck antenna.
I got 504 over the top of somebody. Could it be?
Could it be WQUT 504?
Gotcha. Thank you very much. And I think there was somebody that keyed up right underneath that.
Net control.
Yes, sir.
WRXB 683, Ray.
All right, folks. Give everybody a chance to key up here. Greg, we got you. And I think there's a couple in between there. I know I heard a couple of people keying up in there. So we had 831, 504, and 683 in there. I think I heard one or two in between it and or below it.
Net control, please recognize WRUZ 962 in the Highlands. In and out.
Righty, in the Highlands. Thank you very much. We're still taking mobiles and in and outs. It's okay if you key up to ask if you got into the logbook. If you did, that's great. If you didn't, even better. We get you into the logbook. So don't be afraid to key back up. Alrighty, looks like that kind of clears that set. That was mobiles and short times. So on to regular roll call, folks. Again, this is WRKH 949. This is your net control operator, John Roberts. I'm over here in Sellersburg. This is the weekly GMRS Net meeting at 8 p.m. We either meet on the 462-600 or the 462-575. Tonight we're on the 575 in Fairdale. And I'm going to go ahead and start calling for regular roll call. Regular roll call. We're going to go 0 through 3, 0 through 3.
Net control, please recognize.
Right ahead, Apollo.
Romeo Victor Juliet 360. This is Apollo in Clarksville, Indiana. In and out.
Thanks, Apollo. I appreciate that. Sorry I keyed up on you. But I know your call sign from the other net as well. So thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Net Control. This here's Brock, WQID 228, and then I got some announcements.
Sir, we have you down for announcements. Thank you very much, sir, for what you do.
I'd like to announce it now while everybody's kind of here, because, you know, you get later into the net, people peel off and do other things and go to Walmart and stuff like that.
To C-City commies or anybody else from going to Walmart, Brock has the mic. Net Control is handing it right over to Brock.
Thank you very much. The reason I wanted to say something here is about Zillow and the blinking beacon. Number one, Zillow. That's an ongoing thing. And right now I'm remote, and in the summertime I camp and I do summertime things. I don't sit in my basement in front of a computer. And so the short story is Zillow is offline, as everybody knows, and basically Zillow, the company, changed the way the radio keys the computer, the middle mouse button. They changed it because they want money, because it's a free service. Now they're trying to get the free service people mad and drop off or start paying money. So the guy that developed, I'm trying to get the short story here, the guy that developed this little R1 2020 control box that's in China, and I've been emailing him back and forth. We've probably got 50 emails back and forth. And he's having the same, kind of the same problem. So he made an R1 2023, so I bought it. So the 2020 is no good. Now the 2023, so I bought the 2020 and might as well throw it away. So I got the 2023 in, and it doesn't work. It works one way only and not the other. And me and him have been going back and forth, and finally he came to the bottom line is he said, you need to reload Windows 7 or Windows XP or whatever you're running, Windows 10, whatever, because there's a DLL file missing. I tried to put the DLL file in, blah, 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 blah. And so there's a couple of guys, and I won't mention who it is, it's the radio guys that are also working in the background to get Zillow working again. But what happened is that was the last email with the guy in China, let me unkey and reset. I'm going to do a reset. And the guy in China has been back and forth, and I finally told him I'm going camping, to hell with Zillow, I'm not even in the area, I'm going to be gone for months. He said, okay, have a nice day camping. That's the end of it. That's just the end of it for a while. I can't sit in front of the computer and reload Windows. That's an all-day deal, pretty much, And I just don't have a day. And so there you are. That's where Zillow's at. Zillow changed. The guy's trying to change. He doesn't understand why it doesn't work. Blah blah blah. All right, Zillow. The blinking beacon. The blinking beacon's been coming and going. It's like every 3 seconds. If someone's a little bit on the weak side, they'll come in. Then there'll be days that doesn't even bother the system. I don't know what's going on, and I can't touch it. I cannot touch it. It's not mine to touch. I just got to live with it. So that's all I got. Zillow's dead until further notice. And, I've been spinning my wheels over here, spending tons of money, and it ain't working yet. All right, that's all. WQID 228.
Alrighty, we're still 0 through 3, but I want to pause, say thank you, Brock. We appreciate that. I know you and I talked kind of ad-lib the other evening on that too. And there's other things out there in the works as well. But as a full-blown community solution to just use Zillow to access A or B repeater, currently both upper ends of the community agree that's not going to happen right now. We do have some individual stuff. There's stuff that we've talked to individuals about, I've talked to individuals about. But as far as it goes, as far as a community link right now, Brock said it. Y'all heard it. It'll be on the SDR. It is on hold until further notice. Thank you, Brock, for what you do. Also, thank you, Eric, WRDI 358, for on the other side. And I'm going to go ahead and go back to roll call. We are 0 through 3, 0 through 3. Alrighty. 0 through 3 is done. We're going to go 0 through 6. 0 through 6.
Net control, please recognize. Whiskey Romeo Victor Tango 597. This is Ricky in Shepherdsville.
Hi, Ricky. Thanks for checking in, man. Appreciate it. Net control. WRTP 444 Patrick from D, Mount Washington, Kentucky. On a handheld. No problem. By 1 second. I always put a little note there. The hilltop may or may not be the cookie cutter, but it's there. Thank you, Patrick. We appreciate it. All right. We are still sitting at 0. You always make me chuckle with that. 0 through 6. 0 through 6.
WRJ240, Chris in Mount Washington, walking the dog on a handheld. I'll be in and out.
Gotcha, Chris. Hey, Chris, give me your first real quick. Give me the first part real quick. I apologize. I was too busy laughing, and then you came in on it.
WRKJ240, Whiskey Romeo, Low, John.
Your Whiskey Romeo Kilo Jose 240. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Zero through 6, folks. 0 through 6. Let's get it on. Somebody out there might have been a miss key, but that's right. 0 through 6. 0 through 6. We'll go ahead and move on 0 through 9, 0 through 9, 0 through 9. Alrighty, well, there it is. Looked like it just tailed off. Alright, we got any comments? Anybody for comments? You're welcome to have comments. We encourage that you have comments. If anybody's got any questions, technical, I don't mind taking the time. I'm sure the net doesn't either. If anybody has any questions for at least myself and anybody else that's out there, go ahead and ask. I'm going to give you a second or two to queue those up and throw them out there.
Hey, John, this is WRVJ360. Apollo, hey, have you heard anything about Thunderbird?
On my side, that's a negative, but we'll let the community ask. Has anybody out there heard anything on Thunderbird?
I'll jump in. I heard him in there yesterday. He said he was going back in for, I believe, a bypass and asked somebody to check him into the net, but I don't know anything other than that.
WQUT 504. I believe he was going back in for a biopsy or a bone marrow.
Roger that. Thank you. Just wondering.
Put that on my notes as well, because I'm over on the Floyd Knob side to monitor. If I hear them, I'll keep throwing the info out as far as I can on the the groups.io for the Floyd Knobs group. But yeah, everybody else in general, if you hear anything, post it. Let us know. So, any other comments out there? Alrighty, well, we're going to put an end to the GMRS Net. Doesn't mean we won't be around after. But I'd like to thank everyone for checking in tonight. This concludes the net for the 600 GMRS Net on Thursday, 6/1/2023. We'll be closing this GMRS Net and returning the repeater back to normal general mobile radio service use. Hope everybody has a good evening. 73s, and yeah, we'll be floating around afterwards for any conversations needed. Have a great evening.